way Singapore wakes up. Wake up, Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman.
Wake up in the morning feeling like
Kiss 92's Big Show.
So that sound that you hear is K F Seetoh fanning himself. Good morning, Seetoh.
So I thought it was a coo 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 coo, and then you say that's a K F Seetoh sound.
Hardly. How have you been?
Good morning, people. Good morning, people. I've been away for so long. I miss this show so much, and I still remember you guys.
Oh,
Philomena
thanks.
and William, right?
Yes, that's right.
You got
that's
it.
right.
Well done.
And it's just the two of us,
I
actually.
mean, you guys. Yeah, those are typically Eurasian names, right?
Philomena and William, yes. Gerald is not with us this morning.
Philomena.
Yeah.
Philomena.
Yeah, Gerald. I don't know why that. Philomena. I love that name.
If I could pick any name, yes. So how have you been, Seetoh? I think it's been about a month.
Yeah, 5 weeks, I think. So I was away in New York. I couldn't make it. I was away in Java, and there was National Day. And there was one of the week I couldn't make it because I came back from Java the day we had the show, so I missed. So it's been about 5 weeks in total.
Long
Miss me as well,
time.
You miss
We missed
all
you
this
very
background.
much.
You miss all the chatter. You miss, and then today, when I come back on, I'm going to talk about so many things about the $10,000 hawker rental stall.
Right, but
Yeah.
why
That's
don't
not
we... Yeah, carry on.
That's not the most expensive. You guys can ask questions. And also the
Okay.
other one is, hey, they featured hawker food on National Day
Yes.
across all languages. And there was one genius who said, you guys featured the devil on National Day, Then somebody went scroll back and look. Yes, they indeed featured the devil during the hawker food segment because they were featuring devil's curry.
Devil's curry.
Oh, right. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, people will comment what they comment. So
Yeah.
you are in obviously a hawker center. You already have the food. You said you had to get there early to line up for this food. If you're watching us on The Big Show and The Big Show TV, try and guess where Seetoh is because he already has some food in front of him and a long line behind him.
So this place, I gotta confess, it's one of those like little 2 or 3 hawker centers that I forgot or I've never been to. And I came here the other day when I was cycling and I said, oh my goodness. So I said, let's stop by, and I saw this stall behind me. The queue was 40 minutes for a bowl of their yimin.
Yimin.
Anybody remember yimin? Bak chor mee. It was quite nice. The queue was so long. And next to it is this bee tai mak. This what is the English name for bee tai mak?
Is it that short, fat, white noodles?
Correct.
Yeah.
Some call it needle noodles, or don't know what. But literally, there are 2 ugly names. This noodle has the ugliest name. Bee tai mak literally means snot.
Oh.
Ooh.
Snot noodles. The other one is Lo Xi Fan. They call it Lao Shu Fen, which is rat tail noodles or rat noodles.
Rat tail noodles I'm okay with, but snot noodles I'm not. Okay, why don't we see what snot noodles Seetoh is talking about. Let's head to the Big Show TV. You can join us on Facebook and YouTube at Kiss 92. Right now, here's Pharrell Williams featuring Miley Cyrus. Doctor, work it out. Okay, we're gonna make your visual bigger just to see
what you're actually
what your snot you're eating.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good either.
I know what noodles he's talking about.
Yeah,
yes.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
So this is a soup noodle, is it, or not?
It's thickened soup noodle.
Oh, thickened.
Oh, right.
We also
Okay.
do it in a version.
A dry.
We also do it in a dry bak chor mee version. You can see,
Right.
With the same noodle?
Yeah.
With the same noodle.
With the same noodle.
Right, okay.
I've never seen it done with that kind of noodle. Like bak chor mee.
So it's
with
rare, and there's a cube. These 2 stalls are obviously the star of this very small hawker center. And afterwards, when my boss comes back with that evening
Yeah.
bak chor mee, I'll take a walk around. It's very small, just 2 or 3 rows of shops, but it is so local. In a place like this, obviously, it is definitely a breakfast, not quite a lunch place, and maybe a dinner. Most sell out by about 11 o'clock, and that's it. They wrap up for the day because everybody goes to work. They're all residential here, HDB. Until now, nobody has guessed where I am.
Yeah,
No,
man.
well, Warren has said Kebun Baru Market. And clearly
really
he's
lah.
wrong.
So
Okay.
far away. That's so far.
Okay, so
Oh,
messages on Facebook and YouTube. Just put it in the comment section if you're watching us, and clearly you are if you can hear me. Just put it down there where you think K F Seetoh is. Long line, another bowl of noodles has arrived.
This is a Emin. This is a
This is the
Emin.
Emin.
My boss queued half an
What
hour
is
for this.
Yemen?
Half an
So-
hour?
It's
Wow.
yeah. So this looks like mee kia, but it is not mee kia. It is a type of Emin. I don't know what to call it. So the texture is very different.
Oh, it looks really
and
good.
I had this the other day. It's very comforting. Let me break the egg first.
I mean, soup noodles I feel are very comforting.
They beat any ramen lah. This one.
Oh, okay, besides ramen.
Oh, it's so nice.
Good.
This one, it's very nice.
So what is a bowl like that cost,
As I remember.
Seetoh? She's run off again.
Yeah.
$5, I think $5.
$5?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So all this
Yeah.
you're talking about is from the same stall? Oh, he's frozen. It's okay.
Yeah, I think. Oh, is he frozen again?
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, when it comes to noodles like this, right, that we see Seetoh eating, as compared to, as he mentioned, a ramen. I think a ramen is something you can eat
They
once
get
in a
used
while.
to two stall, the stall. Oh, I'm
Okay,
Can you hear me?
well,
Okay, he's
yes,
back.
now
Yeah,
we can. We can hear you.
Yeah, I was just saying, Seetoh, the difference between my take is with ramen, it's something you can eat once in a while, but our local noodles, they're so comforting. When you feel like it, just eat it.
You know, I could have local. I think I can have local food every day, but I can have noodles every day.
Yeah,
I love my noodles.
you can, right?
Okay, Seetoh, are all those noodles from the same stall, or they're two different stalls?
No, two different stalls, just 2-3 stalls apart.
Okay.
Okay.
Here at Kebun Baru Hawker Center. I
Oh,
think
nobody
block
guessed it.
Christina got
227
it.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Hey, he lives around here, right?
Christina Lim. Yeah, I guess maybe she lives
Our
around. there.
boyfriend lives around here.
Kebun Baru Food Center
One
is
of her
at
boyfriend.
226H Ang Mo Kio Street
226.
22.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go. There
So what
you
else?
go.
What else is it known for besides noodles?
Don't know.
Okay.
My
So
boss
you-
has gone to buy some stuff. I don't know. This is the first
Okay.
time, my second time here.
Oh, so you don't you've not. This is not one of the places you'd say you frequent.
No,
No,
I
right?
didn't even know this place exists. This is
So-
in the middle of Ang Mo Kio.
Yeah.
And last thing you ask for is Kebun Baru in the middle of Ang Mo Kio.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Unless you
this
live
estate
there,
is
yeah.
pretty nice. A lot of BTO flats around. Besides some of the older flats, kind of neat. It's a very
Okay.
small hawker center. There is a wet market behind that's bigger than this hawker center. And a lot of people are buying their goodies and all their daily necessities from the wet market, and the stalls are behind. This is as local as it gets, man.
So you wouldn't have any any of these stalls in your Makansutra ebook? No, none.
No,
Okay.
none at
Do
all.
any of them
After-
belong in it? You think?
This one,
Okay.
I think these two can. I will ask my raters. I don't rate it personally. I will ask my guys to come here and rate it.
Yeah,
And,
because it's the
I
smaller
believe
ones that
these
need.
These two can make the max.
Yeah. Christina is saying that 30-minute wait for the
These
noodles.
two can make the mark.
Yeah. Christina is saying that 30-minute wait for the noodles is pretty normal.
And it's worth it, apparently.
Apparently, it's worth it. Wow.
Okay, so I'm looking at an article online, and it's talking about some of the other stalls that are apparently worth it. It would be something like hotkey wonton noodles. They also have mian fen guo. What's mian fen guo? Okay, we seem to be having a little bit of
it's something different.
technical issues.
Yeah, Seetoh, you're cutting in and out, so you may have to cut off and then come back in because you're really going in and out a lot.
Yeah, we're losing you. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to be going to traffic and then back on air. We'll talk a little bit more about this Kebun market, and I will highlight some of the stalls that appeared in one other article.
Yeah.
While he sorts out his technical issues.
Good idea. Good idea.
He's now eating noodles in slow motion.
Yes. And he's frozen again. This is the wonder of live radio, people. It really is. It's what makes live radio so exciting.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back again.
Kiss 92 traffic.
We've got a couple of vehicle breakdowns that you should pay attention to, especially on the SLE heading towards the CTE, because there are two trouble spots. The first is something that happens every day, Woodlands Avenue 12's entrance, and the other spot is the Mandai Avenue exit, avoid lane 4. Also, if you're traveling down the PIE towards the airport, look out after the CTE. Another vehicle is having trouble there. And finally, on the BKE towards the PIE after the Mandai Road exit, look out for a broken down vehicle. Wherever you are this morning, stay safe. It is Makansutra Friday with K F Seetoh, and it is Angel and the Flying Dutchman with you as Glenn takes a break. And Seetoh is at Kebun Baru Market, which is at 226H Ang Mo Kio Avenue 22, I believe. And we just had some technical difficulty with Seetoh, but it looks like we might have him back, or maybe not.
I'll tell you what, though, our Facebook page is blowing up with a number of people who know this hawker center.
Oh, nice.
And they're making recommendations for Seetoh to try food there, and there's a lot that they think you should be trying. Okay,
so I'm looking at an article online, and it does talk about the Indian Muslim food at Shah's Cafe. It talks about the wonton mee. There's also fishball and meatball noodles. But Seetoh is having some noodles this morning, which he thinks belongs in the Makansutra ebook. Welcome back, Seetoh.
Oh, my. Oh.
Have some soup.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me any?
Maybe he can't hear us. Can you hear us? Seetoh cannot hear us. Okay, we're going to continue this conversation with Seetoh on The Big Show TV. Join us on Facebook and YouTube. The time right now is 8:13.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Putian.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
Can you guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
No, there's no point talking to him. He's seeing my thumbs up.
Yeah.
But you're in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, in and out.
Yeah, in and out. For those of you who want to know, though, some of the recommendations for this hawker center, there are quite a few. Apparently, the Chichong Fund, which is near the wet market, are really good.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, and you are cutting in and out still.
Okay, we'll just give him a couple of seconds since we're on the Big Show TV. Yeah. Okay, the sound quality is terrible this morning, but that's okay. You can still visually see what he's eating. Yes, we can hear you, Seetoh.
They say go and change. Stupid, so stupid.
He's talking about his phone and his connectivity, I'm sure.
He's gone. Okay, so Chichong Fund, which is near the wet market side of the hawker center, is getting a lot of recommendations. The Mi Hun Kueh is also getting a lot of recommendations.
There's also the curry rice that apparently is really good. Hainanese chicken rice at Chai Kee as well.
Yeah. What else is there here?
Solo hot pot.
Vegetarian dry mee.
Oh.
I like vegetarian noodles. It's something I really enjoy. So there are a lot.
I see the Bee Tai Mak. That's at 0125.
Yeah.
There's also the A1 House of Clay Pot. Oh, if you like yourself some clay pot.
If you like yourself some clay pot.
Yeah, I like myself some clay pot. Clay pot's
So
yummy.
lots of stuff apparently at this Kebun Baru hawker center.
Yeah.
Although it is small, apparently the food there is really, really good.
But you know what I've noticed? I mean, it's got one of everything. You know, it's got its duck rice, it's got its chicken rice, it's got its Muslim food, it's got the wonton mee, all the staples that we need at a hawker center. And we've got K F Seetoh back, who's trying to sort out his technical issues. Good morning, Seetoh, and welcome back. If you can hear me.
Can you hear us?
Hold on.
Okay,
Trying to
wait.
log in. When I get this on to...
I'll hold on. Okay, I'm holding on.
Keep talking, people.
Okay, yeah.
Sing a song.
Okay,
Sing
a song.
Why not sing a song of sixpence? Okay, so
pocket
there's
full of
also the duck rice, and we see a few others that FD has mentioned as well.
So you're reading off an article.
I'm reading off an article about 11 stalls that you should check out. I mean, it's really up to you. If you go there, you see something you like, just hop on in and try it.
You know, people are always looking for new places to go and try good food.
But you know, Seetoh said that he's not very familiar with this hawker center, but he's already going to add 2 of the stalls, possibly, to the Makansutra ebook, which you can download for free at makansutra.com. Welcome back, Seetoh.
Welcome back, people.
We've got you.
You are the one who lost me. I had been here all this while.
Right. Okay. Are you trying, again, like we were going through all this different food that people have been recommending. There's a Chi Chong Fan as well. What else do you have on that list?
Vegetarian noodles apparently are very good there. What else is there? The kway teow is supposed to be very good there.
Duck rice, chicken rice.
Yeah.
All sorts.
A lot of people are...
These folks are going to name the entire hawker center. Right? Those 5 shops are literally this whole hawker center already. It's very small.
They named 11, so I think there are 11 stalls.
Yeah, that means all of them. My auntie's street kueh, my uncle's banh mi, and then my brother, my father, mother, all the stalls and all that.
Based on what you've got, based on what you've got in front of you, Seetoh, is that Makansutra worthy?
Honestly, I recommend this because they are rare, not because they are fantastic. We talk about Bee Tai Mak noodles. It's more of a Malaysia thing. The best Bee Tai Mak noodles I've ever had was in Chinatown in KL. They had it in the clay pot. The guy would bring the heat up on the clay pot, then he put all his meats and seasoning in there, then he drops the noodles, and the whole clay pot would sear the Bee Tai Mak. Then they add a little bit of liquid, a little bit of oil flavored oils in there. And just before they finish, they crack an egg over and they bring it to your table. So the egg is all runny, wobbly, and just beginning to cook over the heat of the Bee Tai Mak. And then you give it a stir and then you eat it. It's so good, man. And
okay.
This one, they're basically cooking bak chor mee using Bee Tai Mak.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice and all that, but it's something different, I guess. Bee Tai Mak, personally, I do not think sit very well with bak chor mee flavors because they are not very absorbent. Although they're made of rice like kway teow absorbs better. I don't know. I guess it's the surface of the noodle. Kway teow is a lot better, longer, and then it clings on to the flavors better than Bee Tai Mak. So there are people who like these kind of things, and I'm sure the people I send here to rate and test will find favor with it too. But this one, somebody was just asking me the other day when they were talking about. I grew up with a Yimin bak chor mee, so this is the one. And I would say this is very interesting. It's very nice too. But I have no comparison other than what I ate as a kid, which is a different type of yimin. This one is like a very, very thick mee kia.
Okay, hang on, Seetoh. We're going for traffic, and then we'll go on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the BKE towards the PIE, look out at a broken down vehicle after the Mandai Road exit. Also on the PIE towards the airport after the Stevens Road exit, a vehicle's having trouble there. And finally on the BKE towards the PIE after the Mandai Road exit as well, a vehicle's broken down. Wherever you are this morning, please stay safe. We are with K F Seetoh for Makansutra Friday, and he is at the Kebun Baru Food Center slurping up some delicious noodles at 8:20 this morning. In fact, he has three bowls of noodles in front of him. And I wanted to ask you, Seetoh, you were talking about bee tai mak not being the perfect noodle for bak chor mee. Then what kind of dish would bee tai mak be for? Would it be like a soupy dish or a fried dish? What's the best for that kind of noodle?
Personally, I would fry them. I would fry them. See, actually get a bit more flavor. It burns the flavor into the noodles, and then soup. I'm not crazy about bee tai mak over soup, although people do like it. I see a lot of people ordering this version. Although the dry version, the beef is also very popular. But yeah, that's it. I think you got to treat this like rice.
Okay.
Same effect as having
Okay.
rice.
I see more food has arrived at your table, if that is even possible.
Yeah.
What's on the table now?
Oh,
you
somebody recommend
You tell.
Oh my gosh, my favorite.
Ichakwe.
Ichakwe. It's my favorite. Dip it in the coffee. Oh,
That's the
such
best
comfort food.
If we don't have this many variety, then I'm qualified to say that I travel like hell to eat. We don't have this kind of variety in our hawker centers with such convenience and such an affordable pricing. Probably our national breakfast, dip it in coffee. Like our Spanish friends, they have churros
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff. But when you come here, it's amazing. I just came back from Java. I think Shah, I got a video, right? A couple of videos. Can you show them? I'll tell you about it.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to head to our Facebook and YouTube channels. You can join us on the Big Show TV at Kiss 92. And we're going to play that video from Java right when we go. Right now, here's Bon Jovi with Have a Nice Day. Okay, we're going to jump straight into the video right now, Seetoh, because I think it's a long one.
Goosebumps just watching the way the guy cuts meat for this satay. It's satay Tegal or baby goat lamb. I've always wanted to try this. I'm here in Satay Tegal Central, in Tegal itself, in Java, Indonesia, and this place packs them in. Everybody orders them, and they churn out like thousands of sticks daily. And watch them lay off fat. Ooh.
Goat or lamb? Lamb, Goat. My goodness, it's about 3 to 5 months old. You hardly don't marinate this. You just rely on the natural flavors of baby goat. Oh, any dip from? Let's spoil this with some dip. Come to a town like this that's famous for 1, 2 or 3 items, and you just go for the jugular, and you have visited the place, you have visited the town, and came here to eat satay. And she's one of my favorite influencers, makan influencers dari Bandung. Enak gak, Bu?
Ini enak banget.
Oh my my gosh, Seetoh.
Before we go anywhere
Also
else,
money,
Seetoh,
also money.
well,
Oh my
I gotta
goodness.
tell you this. You are talking about baby goat and eating the satay, and Angel's in the studio crying because it's a baby goat.
Oh my gosh, when you said 3 to 5 months, I'm like, what? The poor babies, you rip them from their mothers. Oh my god.
Hey, yesterday.
No, don't tell me.
Yesterday,
I don't
last night
know.
last night I was at Sek Wai Sin in Geylang was eating,
Yeah.
and I ordered baby kailan. Also, I eat baby kailan.
Oh, stop it. Not the same thing. Not the same
Poor
thing.
thing, no. Didn't
Ripped
even
from the
get a
mother's
chance to
ground.
grow. Didn't even
Fully.
get a chance to grow big enough to see the sun, no. And we had to eat that poor
Right.
little
You have
baby kailan, which was very
absolutely
good.
no
Very good.
argument here, Seetoh. You will never win this argument.
You'll never win
Okay.
this argument with her.
Yeah, with me especially.
Hey,
Okay.
when I'm done, I will market it. I'm gonna make vegetables with beef.
Seetoh, I'm interested. Sticks of satay like that, what do they cost?
It's not all that cheap. I think it's just under Singapore price, probably about 50 cents a stick.
Okay. All right.
And they're so good.
You have another video. Let's play that. And why don't you tell us what this video is about first? Very quickly.
Yeah, also a horrible thing.
Oh, no. Okay, let's play the video.
Kopi Jaws in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Wait for it. Yeah, oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, here goes.
Charcoal in there, it makes that Jaws sort of a sound. Absolutely no tannin. I don't know what they do to the coffee, but it is so nice. Wow. Anjay.
Okay, Seetoh, that's something I don't understand. You put burning wood into a
Not
coffee.
wood, charcoal.
Charcoal.
Charcoal, not
Okay,
wood.
well,
Yeah,
okay,
not wood.
but
Okay,
charcoal.
but describe the flavor.
It's coffee. Minus all that sour and irritating tannin. It's so nice. That's not my first rodeo with Kopi Jaws. It's a thing in Jogja. So every time I go there, I drink it. It's not experience. I really like the coffee, and they use only tamarind wood charcoal. You notice that they don't have all this, dust flying around. It's so good.
Tamarind wood charcoal. So it is wood. It's like
It's
wood
wood.
chips.
Wood
It's wood
chips.
chips. It's not charcoal.
Yeah, it's wood chips.
No,
It's
no,
That's what I
burning
said.
wood
charcoal.
chips,
It's
right.
charcoal. It's charcoal. It's black in color. You saw it's black in color.
Yeah. But is it smoked with
And then when I
tamarind or
post-
I don't understand?
They only use tamarind wood charcoal
So off a tamarind tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
off a tamarind tree.
Okay.
And of course, when I posted it, I was expecting all kinds of funny reactions to it. Some of them were really crazy, and then so some of them asked, "Hey, where do you think charcoal pills come from?" Some of them, "Oh, I would never
Which
eat
is
that.
true.
That's crazy," and all that. You get cancer and all that. What the hell? You either die of cancer or somebody will knock you on the, or drive you down on the street, or a flower pot will land on your head as you walk under HDB.
I actually
block.
looked it up, and one of their best exports is tamarind charcoal, which is made from the tamarind fruit wood, which
Yes, it's
apparently
very-
they
It's not smoke. It doesn't have all that dust. It doesn't have that
Yeah.
ash. It's not ashy. It burns out very nicely. So that's the only wood they use for this coffee, and it's so nice. It's like a damn good cup of kopi O.
That's amazing. And it only
And they do
loses
it,
the tannins.
Kopi Tebruk style. Kopi Tebruk is they take crushed beans, rough ground beans. They put it into a cup, and they pour water on it, unfiltered. So the minute you pour water, hot water, the beans float up And then as they drop to the bottom, that's when the coffee is kind of cooled down a little bit and you can drink it. And then once you hit the base, you stop or you add more water to it. That's kopi tebu. I drank it the whole time I was in Java. We did a road trip from Bandung all the way to Jogja. That's about a 7-hour drive. So we stop in all these little small towns and cities in between. I just want to, it's knowledge. I want to experience the Java food culture.
So for the kopi joss, for the kopi joss, right? Do they make the coffee to your liking first and then add the tamarind charcoal, or is it like a black coffee, or how is it done?
It's just black coffee. Black milk,
it's just black coffee.
Nothing. I don't know if they put milk. It's just black coffee.
No sugar?
I think it dirties the milk. You can ask for a bit of sugar, but I drink it kosong.
You put a charcoal in and you say the milk dirties the milk. The coffee. That's ironic. Okay, cool. Looks interesting though.
And this whole trip, my next journey would be from Jogja all the way to Bali, across where is that? Surabaya, and then we cross over to Bali. So that's another wow. That's probably another 1 week trip with all of this in between. And I realized so many things. I realized I don't need to go back to Bali anymore. Bali, as you know, is annexed by Russia.
The
and
Russians.
Ukraine,
Okay,
Australia, right?
hang on. We're going back on air.
Just like they say in the song, until the dawn, let's go again. Get it on.
Kiss 92 traffic.
If you're heading down the BKE towards the PIE, look out after the Mandai Road exit because of vehicles having trouble there. Also on the PIE, but in the opposite direction to the airport, at the Stevens Road exit, another vehicle has stalled. If you have any news for us, you can WhatsApp us at 88550920. Good morning and thanks for tuning in this Friday morning. It's 8:32 and we are live with K F Seetoh, who's coming to us from Kebun Baru Food Center in Ang Mo Kio. I believe it's 266H in Ang Mo Kio Avenue. 226H in Ang Mo Kio Avenue 22. So thanks for coming to us live, Seetoh. What is on your table this morning?
Anything new?
Two dishes we potentially may list in our Makansutra book. One is this bak chor mee is usually or mee pok. This one uses a type of mee. It's a very thick mee, and it's very rare to find. I remember I was growing up, they used the old style mee, which Pat calls it rubber band noodles. Very, very difficult to chew on. You get a headache, you get a jaw ache, but it's very flavorful. This one is a slightly different version. It's still called yini. And it is nice because it's rare. And you see the queue behind me. It's a 40-minute wait for this noodle. This queue is unrelenting until the last bowl is served.
Which is at what time?
30 or something like that. I don't read Chinese very well. But you can Google this down here. It is 01-23. 123.
123. That's easy enough to remember. And what else do you have on your plate? Are you ordering anything else? You've got like 3 bowls of noodles there.
My wife disappeared into the hawker center. I don't know what she's gonna buy for me. She always surprises me, It's good to have a wife you wake up with every morning that gives you a surprise. like they don't want to wake up, so that's a surprise. They want to sleep another hour more. That's a nice surprise. I will go and make my own coffee.
Seetoh, we've got a question on our Facebook. What happens to the charcoal when you're finished with the coffee? Does the charcoal get thrown away?
I brought it back home because I had a National Day barbecue. I used it last week.
I think he's
Okay.
being serious.
True lah. True lah. Of course.
True,
lah.
okay.
No, because Martin was asking, because Martin says he's heard that they actually put the charcoal back on the flame.
And I wouldn't say, why not? Because it would burn everything, all the,
guess.
any bacteria or anything.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's
how
wood.
many 500, 600 degrees in that thing,
Yeah.
in that little, fire,
Yeah.
everything will die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing survives. Nothing
true.
survives. Okay, let's head back to the Big Show TV because we want to see more of what Seetoh is up to. This is Chick Chick Boom with Stray Kids on Kiss 92. More food is coming.
got
I
more
can
food. Oh,
just
yeah.
What is it?
feel it.
Oh.
What are we doing
Did
now?
somebody recommend duck noodles?
What noodles?
Did somebody duck noodles?
Duck noodles.
noodles.
Yeah.
I mentioned duck rice earlier, but maybe it's the same stall.
Oh,
Wow.
that
okay.
looks so good. Oh, that looks good.
So this one is how much is this for? $4. Wow, looks good, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, so there's a shorter queue for this. And yeah, they use the correct yellow noodles, which has all the alkali in there, and I love it. Not so ducky,
Okay.
although I like, when I eat duck noodles, I need a little bit of that gaminess in there. Like that 3 to 5 month old baby goat.
Stop it. I'm trying to get that out of my mind and get over it. I mean, you could have left that part out. You know what I mean? Baby goat was bad enough, and then you're like, oh, it's 3 to 5 months. We didn't even need to season it. Of course. Let's try cooking
Just like
children
the
and see what
baby
happens.
kailan I ate just like the baby kailan I ate
So how is that?
Hey, it
How
is what
are
it
the
is,
noodles?
I'm-
How are the noodles
I'm
you're
just
eating
a
now? How the noodles you're eating now? Is that going in your
Bring
book
up
as well? The
I
bringer
don't
of
know
truth.
yet. Don't know yet. Okay. She moves away very fast.
Yes,
Ninja, no?
very fast.
Because you just boom, you just across the road.
Yeah, I've gone already. I've gone to the next country already.
This is duck, not gamey. Duck is usually very gamey, so
Yes.
I possibly believe that this is also a 3 to 5 month old duck.
You're not going to give it up, right? Next week you're going to come back and you're going to do the same thing, right? Okay, Seetoh, let's talk about duck noodles.
I already
See?
said this. I already said this 4 or 5 years ago. No, somebody wanted to punish you by putting you on my makan show. No, but you have survived for 5 years.
No, that's
I give you
okay.
an award for
Thank
it. I
you.
give you an award. Sometimes I give you an award for it.
Seetoh, how is the duck prepared in that dish?
Roasted?
Now, there's obviously it's stewed. It's obviously they braise the duck in those thick soy herbal braise, and then until it's soft. They add some kind of a herb in to soften the duck. This is very soft, by the way. And then when they are done, they take that braise and they thicken the braise with starch, and then they cook the noodles and pour that thickened the soy braise duck soy braise sauce in there, and they put these noodles over with a few pieces of pork skin.
And do you eat it with, when you order like fishball noodles or mee pok, they say you want chili inside. Do you eat it with chili inside or chili on the side? Okay. Oh, it's like a sambal, is
Yeah,
it? Or
sambal.
chili padi? Sambal, okay.
Hey, there those who in the know, who understand, they don't notice, but you go to our hawker center, there's a rich chili culture. Everyone have their own type of chili to go with their noodles. Chicken rice must be like that, bak chor mee, this, and then you eat the oyster omelette must be like this, lor mee must be like that, so on and so forth, nasi lemak. Hey, that is an undertold story about our culture. I mean, if you have nasi lemak and the fella give you chicken rice chili,
Doesn't go.
you go and complain already. You do that, you get so angry, you want to vote opposition already.
Yeah, no, it is true. I mean, like even if we go to our canteen upstairs, he's got like the nasi padang stall. He's got like 3 different chilies, and if I order something, I'll be like, which chili
Yeah.
is for which? You know,
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
specific
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
otherwise it doesn't balance at
Yeah.
all.
We are very. I mean, we are so refined in our palate because we've been so well trained by this fastidious hawkers that when we travel, we always want to come back because this is so rich. The Kebun culture is so rich. The amount of variety you get in a small hawker center like this is amazing. You go to other countries, their Chinatown, their Asian towns, it's the same old stuff. You get your kebabs, you get your Chinese la nian,
Kung
and your
pao
mala
chicken.
this, mala that. Yeah, and then your martabak and your biryani is about it. But here, my God.
No, you're right. I mean, we do have a great hawker culture. And this thing about chilies is because I'm such a chili lover, even when it comes to things like chili padi, there are different soy sauces that you eat it with, like the thick sauce, the light soy sauce, the ketchup manis. For different dishes, you have different types of sauces.
That's why I'm wondering, Seetoh, is there such a thing as a chili aficionado in Singapore?
Like a chili book, right? I'd love to do that.
A chili
I mean,
specialist.
there are people who like to eat chili. There's this lady in front of me when I was ordering the bihaimak. She was like scooping out all the chili and draining off all the soy sauce. I was looking at her with my puppy eyes, and I said, "Can I have some, please, ma'am?" Then she left a bit for me. And those they love heat in their noodles, but there are those who can tell
Yeah.
if gula melaka or sugar was used in the sambal nasi lemak. So there is so what you put in there, how you blend it, do you roast it, do you pound it, do you blend it? Yeah, there are chili aficionados.
Wow.
I like to say I'm one of them. When you look
Okay.
at the chili, you can tell, you can taste the difference, you can feel the difference.
We should do that one day on your show.
You absolutely should put a book together of the different
Yeah.
chilies of Singapore. You know what I mean? Just like it's just the chili book, hot and
Yeah.
spicy. That's it.
But here's
All
the
the
thing.
different types.
But here's the thing. Chili, as you know, is not cheap. Any of you all have gone to the markets to buy chili. You buy shallots, you buy garlic, you buy belacan, you buy gula melaka, lemongrass, or whatever to make sambal. You know those things cost money. And then you have people going to the hawker cell demanding and insisting that all these things should be free. They scoop out all the chili, all they want, and then they ask, why is your $3 meal so little only, and all that. So, I'm always lamenting on all these entitled hyenas, I call them. Just because the government forces the hawkers to sell things at $3 or $3.50 doesn't mean they have to give you the moon, the earth, the sun, the earth, wind, and fire. $3.50 meals are really meant for the low-waged and displaced, even the jobless or the low-wage, the retirees. So please, so future on, if you want to expect a rich food culture, I think at the rate this is going, our food quality will go down because rents and operations are going up, and people are people don't want to pay so much for heritage hawker food. I was just reading the other day, right? You guys read that $10,158 to rent a stall in Marine Parade Hawker Center. And
Yeah.
mind you, that's not the highest in our history.
Yeah.
It's
The
not.
highest in our history, I
It's like
remember,
16
was
or something?
rented by Johnson Duck in the, I think, 80s or 90s. He rented a stall at the old Newton Hawker Center
Yeah.
before it was converted to what it is today. And he paid $15,000 a month back in the 90s.
Wow.
It's like $1 million today, 15,000. And he was selling ducks, a whole duck for like $12 back in the day. Johnson Duck, I remember.
Is he
we
still
covered
around?
that story on Straits Times. No more. I think he made his money, he disappeared. I think there's a few stalls down here using his name. I don't know under what kind of a partnership or business model, but I see Johnson Duck around.
Well, at least he
So,
made money despite the rental.
I mean, that was once ago. I mean, okay, they're shrewd, they're astute, they know what they want to do. They want to pay a lot for a reason. But they were talking about Marine Parade stall empty, and then when the MRT opened, then all these stalls were open for bidding. And come on, stop the bidding process, lah. Stop it. It's just stupid, lah. It's not right. Lah. It's not. It's not. It's not world class. You know, hawker centers like this prepare affordable food for everybody, and then you can tell them to go and sell it cheaply. At the same time, you go bid for your stall, $10,000, and somebody was saying the other stalls around Marine Parade went for about $7,000-8,000 bucks. Hey, I will tell you, New York cheaper, you know.
I just want to ask this question. Even at $7,000 or $8,000, what kind of food is going to make you money?
Unless you have volume, like this queue behind me, non-stop, and you cook fast. Every 30 seconds, you put out a couple of bowls. Yeah, maybe you can do it. You go by volume. But come on, man. Hawker food is not fast food. They need hawkers with their pride. They need that time.
Okay, hang on, Seetoh. We're going back on air.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Dean Lewis there, who I believe will be here for the Singapore Formula One. That was him with Be All Right on Kiss 92. You've tuned in just in time for the last bit with K F Seetoh for Makansutra Friday. And he is at Kebun Baru Food Center. And oh my goodness, you've eaten enough to last me a weekend, Seetoh. Your newest bowl of food is the duck noodles. Tell us what your thoughts are on that one.
So, duck noodle, you know, it's very hard to get it right. You don't just put duck in there. Personally, for me, it's got to have a little bit of gaminess in there. Then you can consider it duck noodle or beef noodle. You got to have that beefiness. You know? So this one, okay, it's very polite.
It's very polite.
You stew it in that. You stew it in that the herbal soy, and then it by the time when the duck is soft, they slice it the little pieces like this, and they put over a bowl, and then that soy sauce is thickened with a bit of starch, and then they pour the sauce over these noodles, these yellow noodles. Okay lah, nice lah.
Okay. Well, at least it didn't get a I don't want to talk about it kind of rating from you. We'd like to say good morning.
You broke my heart.
Like to say good morning to Emmanuel, who is listening to us from Kansas City. Emmanuel listens to us all the time, and it is now, I checked the time, it is now 7:46 p.m. So good evening, Emmanuel, and thanks for tuning in. All right, Seetoh, back to you.
Kansas got butch on me, you know.
I don't know, man.
Good question.
Go and open a new urban hawker in.
Just because one person listens to us from Kansas, we open. Seetoh,
You never know.
You need to get into business with FD, man. Clearly, he's got very sharp business acumen for this kind of thing.
FD has open F&B concepts, right?
Yeah.
In
Have you?
Batam before.
It's not
Oh,
easy.
in Batam, that's right. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not easy.
No, it's not.
But I want to ask
Although
this. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Although he opened that little bar and cafe in Batam, some beach location, right?
Yeah.
I mean, on paper it sounds so good, right?
Yeah.
But I tell you, I've been learning over the last 20 over years, location is damn important. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll be great by the sea, by the mountain, by the road. Doesn't matter. It depends on what you want to sell, who you want to sell it to, what you want to target. You can be in the middle of the street, nowhere, by some longkang. You can do very well. So location doesn't have fixed rules. It depends on who you want to target, how much you're selling, what you're selling. You know? So location is very important, and which is why I want to announce that as far as my consultancy duties with Urban Hawker, I'm done. My contract is over now, and there's a new management team. Those guys are really in touch. They know all the hawkers. They know our Singapore government. So I'm not extending that consultancy deal. but we are continuing to run that chicken rice or the Hainan Jones chicken rice stall in Urban Hawker, which also means I'm a free man.
No,
Yes.
nice. Open for business. K F Seetoh. If you need to get in touch with him, find him on Instagram and
So-
Facebook.
Yeah, so I'm looking at opportunities that have been on my table all this while in the West Coast, in California, in Texas area. We are looking at other parts of New York, like Brooklyn, New Jersey, Long Island. The whole of America is open to me now. I'm open to take up. In fact, I'm following up with the second chicken rice, Hainanese stall in Brooklyn. We're going to open that soon. I'll make some
Yay.
announcements later. I'm very excited. So we are really going to spread because say what you want of all the mess we all read about America, their guns and the politics. America truly is a land of opportunities. It really is.
Okay.
Just keep your eyes alert, keep your ears
Yeah.
peaked.
We
Okay.
wish you all the best, Seetoh, and I'm sure we'll hear about it as soon as you have news to share here on Makansutra Friday. Thank you so much, Seetoh. Have yourself a fabulous weekend.
Thank you,
to
folks.
Pat.
Bye.
Bye to the
Thank
arm.
You to Pat.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Good night.
weekend.
Yeah.
Up next, headline news and sports.